So I wasn't going to share anymore. But as I was flipping through the book, I come across a journal entry that happened in July of 2022, and I just really felt the need to share. So when I wrote this book, the journal entries, particularly the ones that I captured throughout my transformative journey, not all of them made it into the book, but some of them did. So each section of the book, I end with one of my own personal journal entries because I want the reader to write one for themselves. So I want to read this one because the last part of the book I shared was about my granny, my big granny. And when I saw this, I just kind of chuckled a little bit. And I've really been missing Asheville. And so this is just perfect. So I'm going to share this with you. If you like the book, if you resonate with the book, if you think this book would help you find joy and fulfillment, we would love for you to order a copy for yourself, maybe for yourself and a friend, or someone that would appreciate the same. So let us know if you have questions. Let us know if you order a book. Um, anyway, here it goes. Asheville, July 2022. I really wrote this, guys. Like, never mind. Just so weird. Really wrote this, and going back and just reading it out loud is kind of embarrassing, but whatever. I'm gonna have to read the whole book anyway out loud, so I guess I'll just get over it, right? Dear Journal, today I went back to one of my favorite places on earth, Asheville, North Carolina, and I took my new favorite human. She told me there were some things she wanted to show me. Dressed up, walking the streets in Battery Park, we turned a corner and entered heaven, the book exchange, where we love to indulge in a charcuterie board and a flight of champagne, was built in 1920, and the walls are insulated with books. Books, books, and more books. I walk slowly through the nooks and crannies, thinking about not just the stories between the pages, but the stories between the walls. What must have happened in this place? The people who must have passed through. It was like I was a kid again, lost in something beautiful, greeted and enamored by the smell of aging books and fine champagne. My soul was happy. What seemed like an what seemed like a life never ending, full of characters, prose, and food for thought. I felt the sudden urge to pee. I brought Kelsey along to hold my glass of what I call Titanic champagne, and we chatted over the signed copy of The Prince of Tides tucked safely behind the glass in the fancy section. When it was my turn, I sprang into the bathroom and laid 2 strips of toilet paper down on the seat. In a flash, my mind went straight back to Granny's bathroom and the feeling of her mauve cushioned toilet seat under my hiney. The one I sat on my entire childhood, whether I was trying to escape a chore, hide from a pesky friend, or just really had to pee. The memories came flooding back. I told Granny over and over that her pinchy seat cushion needed to go, that a few bucks would be money well spent for a new one. But she didn't seem to mind what she considered to be a minor inconvenience, as it was an otherwise perfectly good toilet seat. Now, with my heart and mind more open, memories like these are starting to come to me regularly. With Granny, I felt just like I did here in this bookstore. Like the world is at my fingertips and I am free to do anything my heart feels like doing. I can't help but wonder where memories like these were hiding all this time and why I never felt the urge to tell someone. I can't help but think how sad it is to avoid feeling pain. I've also avoided remembering. This, having these memories, the ones like the mauve toilet seat, is what makes me smile. This is what makes me excited about tomorrow. This. And to think that I'm sitting there literally on a toilet seat peeing and getting my butt pinched by this, like, you know what I'm talking about? One of those seat covers. And I'm laughing. Like, I have to look like some kind of neurotic imbecile. But that's how I felt in that moment. Like, oh my gosh, I haven't noticed seat cushions like this in years. I haven't felt this much joy from being in a bookstore in years. Where is that coming from? And where had it been hiding all of that time? And how sad. And what was I going to do to keep that up? I didn't want to lose that. I didn't want that to change. So I guess you have to keep reading to figure it out. Hope you enjoyed the book. Stay tuned. We'll post some more things. Buy a book. Let us know if you got one. And hopefully we'll see you soon. Hopefully at the launch party.